All right, we have incoming starter quarterback Drew Cerniglia here. Drew, you're going to be a junior?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about last season. You were starting on JV, is that correct?
Yes, sir. So I went both ways. I started JV, backed up Brady McBride, sat behind him, learned a lot. It was a great experience.
All right, now, where's the pressure coming from this year?
I mean, it's coming from everywhere, but I stay humble and just keep at it. Hard work pays off.
What do you think will be the biggest transition from JV to varsity?
Speed of the game, reading, DBs, stuff like that. It's going to change a lot.
First thing I told Coach, I go, well, he's got the height, so you can see up and over, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's got to be an advantage.
It is. We got a big old line. Thankful for that. So
yeah, you got a nice line to work behind.
Yes,
as a quarterback, what do you do exceptionally well?
I think I make good, quick decisions very well. I think I read defenses pretty well, but just taking care of the ball is my main priority. That's what I try to do.
Fantastic. What number are you going to wear?
I'm looking at 13, but I'm not sure yet. Still deciding. Got some numbers in my head. So.
All right, why 13?
I don't know. Everybody says it's unlucky, but I think it's kind of lucky.
You could own it.
Yes, sir.
You know, no, not too many others have.
Yes, sir.
And then what are you looking forward to the most in the fall? Game 1, finally kickoff. What's going through your mind at that point?
I'm trying to relax. That's what
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do. But there's going to be a lot of great energy in that stadium, and I know it. So it should be fun.
Deep playoff run last year. Are expectations high around here?
Yes, sir. They are. And I'm going to try to do it again.
All right. Fantastic. Well, thanks for spending some time with us. We're going to be talking to you a lot this
Yes,
year.
sir.
I hope that's all right.
Thank you.
But thank you for your time and best of luck.
Thank you again.
All right, Friday Night Glory here at Coppell. I'm here with Wyatt Klawiter, senior right tackle. Wyatt, how tall are you?
I'm 6'5",
What are you weighing in at?
260.
260. All right. What's your goal for this summer?
Gain weight, get strong, get buff, obviously, get faster, train with my teammates, and just have a great time this summer. Enjoy yourself.
A lot of intensity in there in the weight room. What do you like about these off-season workouts?
I love I get to do it with my teammates. Even though it's summertime, I still get to see them, and we go out every day, we work, and we get better as a team.
Now, where were you last year? What was your position?
I was at right guard.
Right guard. Okay. So, what was your biggest contribution to the team last year? How do you feel about that?
At offensive line, we did have some holes that needed to get filled up, and so I sort of stepped up and played multiple positions, mainly at right guard, but contributing to the whole line was my contribution.
Yeah, a lot of shuffling last year, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. What do you most look forward to this season?
I'm looking forward to playing in a new district and cracking some new heads.
All right.
fun.
Fantastic. Wyatt, thank you very much.
problem.
Good luck to you. And now tell me this, though. You 260, you said you want to put on weight.
Yes, sir.
Where's your ideal playing weight?
275.
275. All right.
You heard it here.
We will check back with you in the fall.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks, man. Well done.
Thank you.
All right. Friday Night Glory here with the Coppell Cowboys. We got a whole new look with a whole new team this year. I'm standing here with Nnamdi. Nnamdi, tell me your last name.
Ogbogu.
Ogbogu. What position you play?
I play inside linebacker.
Inside linebacker. Where were you last year?
I was a D lineman, and then they
Okay.
moved me for the spring. So
Seems like last year the defense was hurt a little bit, and they moved some guys around. What excites you about this upcoming season and your defense?
I feel like we have a brand new team now. We have a lot of new guys coming up to the varsity team, and I feel like we're like a better, bigger defense, to be honest. And we just gotta wait till this next season to determine that. So.
I saw a lot of enthusiasm in the weight room there. A lot of it coming from you. What are you doing this summer to prepare for next season?
Well, I do PC, performance course, and then at home I usually stretch in the morning and at night, and yeah. So.
What about diet? What kind of stuff you like to eat?
Diet, just a lot of whole foods, like just eggs, chicken, vegetables. I make smoothies for myself in between meals too, to keep my weight up and calories up. I tend to drink a gallon of water every single day. I try to. So, yeah.
When it comes to food, what's your weakness, man? What are you not supposed to be eating, but you can't help it?
I can't. Sour Patch Kids, sugar, candies. I can't. It's my weakness.
Oh, you'll burn that stuff off quick.
Yeah.
And then what are you most looking forward to?
This season, this is my last season at Coppell High School, so I want to, go out with a bang, get past round 3. So, yeah.
All right, Nnamdi, good luck to you this season. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, Friday Night Glory here at Coppell High School with one of my favorite people in the UIL. We got Coach Mike DeWitt here. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are y'all?
We're great. Thanks for having us out. We appreciate it. It was a lot of fun following you guys last year.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Now, can you sum up last year in just a couple of words?
It was just a really fun season. When you coach a group of kids that are fun to be around and they love each other, they love their coaches. It was a great run.
We saw a lot of that last year. That family bond, it seems like, that y'all had.
Yeah, very, very family friendly. Those kids loved each other, cared about each other, very unselfish. We had some guys we moved to different positions that they took one for the team. Pierce McFarland switched to the defensive side. Brian Dashner, he started since his freshman year. We moved into the D-line. Jack Lookaball, we moved him from tackle to tight end. And kids were just very unselfish.
That's got to be great for them. How do you think that helps them moving into the next season?
Having a great run definitely gives you some momentum going into off season and for the next year. But also those seniors did a great job of laying a foundation the way that they led, and hopefully this group will be similar. And they've shown signs of that this off season and spring, that they love each other like family too. And so these incoming seniors are doing a great job of taking the baton and running with it and leading.
Before we get to your new leaders, your new seniors, what was your biggest takeaway from last year? I mean, you're here to teach, but what did you learn?
Football's a lot like life, and it's season goes really fast, and you kind of look at the last game. It's just it's very fleeting, and it goes fast. You blink and it's over, and that's a parallel to life. I think we were just talking earlier, it seems like yesterday that I was coming over here with Joe McBride in 2009, and that's, that was almost 10 years ago, so it goes fast. That was probably one of the biggest things, just in a blink of an eye, it's over. And so
I think that's kind of what Joe told us last year, too, when he was on the sidelines. I said, how's it different being on the sidelines than coaching? He said, I get to really watch the game and absorb it all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's it's a fun job to have. Not many days I feel like I'm actually going to work. So
that's great. You have any new coaches on staff this year?
I do. Had a handful of guys get opportunities to go be coordinators, and then Coach De Los Santos got the Irving job, late.
Oh, that's
great. And took a couple guys with him, so really happy for him and those guys. So, yeah, we'll have some new faces on staff. I'm excited about those guys.
Well, I think that's a byproduct of success, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you want your guys to grow, and they've got goals, and you want to help them accomplish those. And so any success that we have, hopefully it helps those guys springboard into what they're wanting to do. And so, I'm happy for those guys.
That's great. Now, tell us a little bit about your new leaders. I mean, you've started underclassmen. Seems like every year you've had some standout underclassmen step up. But who are your leaders this year?
Well, this 2019 class is really solid. This is the group that we started some freshmen. Mm-hmm. So guys like Jonathan McGill, Brian Dashner. We've also got a handful of those guys. They started when they were sophomores. J.R. Barker. So we've got a lot of young guys that have played a lot of football.
Yeah.
Even some guys that were juniors last year that played a lot, Ryan Hurt and D. Heath and those guys. So O-line wise, we've got some guys coming back, which really helps you. And so I think the experience and the leadership from these incoming seniors is going to be really huge.
Yeah, should be key with the depth that you have there. You have a philosophy this year where you have a battle cry for your off-season program?
No battle cry per se. It's
okay.
the same thought process. Just go compete every day. We define it as just you being the best version of yourself every day, no matter what you're doing. And then, you see what happens. You can't focus on, your opponent or the task at hand too much. It's being the best you can be, and that's really been our mindset. And the kids have bought into that. And so when we go in the weight room, we want to be our best. When we step on the field against, Plano West in our scrimmage, we want to be the best. When we step on the field against Saxe, we want to be the best version of ourselves, and then we'll see what happens.
Tell me, what do you know about your new district?
Travel will be better, a little closer with the Louisville and the Irving schools, and don't know a lot about those guys, as far as X's and O's, what they're going to do this year. But in years past, we've played some of them before. Some familiar faces. Coach Brazel at Hebron, Michael Odell over at Louisville, Coach De Los Santos at Irving. I told him good luck every week except when we play you. So, shout out to Coach D'Lo.
That's great. Well, he's got his hands full there, but will there be, you think, a natural foe, a natural rival out of that?
I don't know. I try not to get real caught up into that.
Okay.
Just want to focus on who we're playing that week. But there'll probably be a couple teams that I'll circle on the schedule, but I'll save that for.
Well, it makes it more exciting for us, to follow that story. But
Sure.
I guess with a lot of your fellow assistant coaches from the past being head coaches, that's pretty exciting. That's got to churn up a little rivalry there, huh?
Sure.
Well, what are you most looking forward to when school starts in the fall?
I think just getting out there and practicing and seeing what your team's going to be like, and what's the personality of this year's team, and just kind of seeing what we have. And,
from what we saw in the weight room, you got a great start here.
Yeah,
great group of kids to begin with. Yeah. Coach, thanks for having us out.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the
Thank you.
access.
Yeah, you
Thank
bet.
you very much.
Thank
Here at Coppell with senior right guard Brian Dashner. Now, Brian, tell me this. You're a 4-year starter, or you will be. Is that true?
Yes, sir. I got moved up third game of the season to play against South my freshman year. So
Freshman year, huh? How did you feel coming in to start?
Well, freshman year, I know I was just a little bit nervous, but once I got onto the field and started doing plays and stuff, I realized it was just football, and I just need to play how I play, and I'll be good.
Okay, what was your key learning from that first season?
Just getting experience under the belt, how fast-paced games are and stuff. Getting used to the tempo of our offense. Just getting under myself, getting ready for the rest of the season.
Last season was a long one.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
went deep.
Yes, sir.
What did you learn from last season specifically?
I learned from last season that nothing really ever comes easy. You got to really work. Even this year, we had 4 weeks of spring ball after the season, losing in the third round. So that 4 weeks of spring ball was really just a grind for everybody, trying to get better so we can redeem ourselves and get farther past the third round.
What are you going to do this summer that is not football related? What are you looking forward to?
I like hanging out with my family and my friends in my house, just chilling, playing Madden and stuff. This is hanging out.
Just chilling.
Yeah,
You got to do. I mean, from what I saw in the weight room, you're working hard enough.
Yes, sir.
When you're here, you got to chill a little bit,
Yes,
huh?
sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, what's your ideal playing weight?
Right now I'm at 270, but I would like to get up to 280 or 285.
280, 285.
Yes, sir.
All right. We're going to keep an eye on that. What are you going to eat to get there?
Just a lot of protein shakes, get a lot of chicken, pasta,
All right. Push the protein.
Yes, sir.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.